For many years, floodplains were an integral part of our varied landscape. They were places full of life, home to many creatures, including endangered water and wetland birds. However, most of these waterlogged meadows were destroyed by intensive agriculture and drainage, either converted into arable land or directly built upon. What we can now see between the branches of the old and the new river Metuye beneath Josefov Fortress is literally an oasis of life, created here by members of the Czech Society for Ornithology, with the overwhelming support of the general public and local authorities. To retain water in the meadows, they used the original system of irrigation, which they repaired and augmented with newly excavated pools. Over time, however, the small pools proved insufficient, and so a larger area of water, the so-called bird pond, was created. Thanks to the system of irrigation channels and sluice gates, the level of water in the meadows can be controlled to create the perfect conditions for aquatic and wetland organisms. This also keeps sufficient water in the ground during periods of drought. The meadows need to be mowed by machine, though they also provide excellent forage for cattle. However, a different kind of lawnmower, the Exmoor pony, an animal very close to the original wild horses who once grazed our countryside, is much better suited to the most waterlogged areas of the park.
Umístění tady takovýchhle velkých bíložravců v mokřadní lokalitě, jako jsou Josefovské louky, to je vlastně dost veliký experiment. Takže teď se nacházíme ve fázi, kdy my úplně přesně nevíme, jak se to bude ten první rok, druhý rok třeba vyvíjet.
After just a few months, the presence of the Exmoor ponies attracted a number of rare waders. Species such as the northern lapwing, little-ringed plover and common snipe have all succeeded in nesting prior to pasture, but now the meadows have been reflooded and are once again grazing land. They are home to the main target species, the redshank. This once common bird has gradually all but disappeared from our landscape. Like the lapwing or snipe, they nest on the ground, foraging for food in shallow water, on meadows and on the muddy banks of pools. Their conspicuous mating rituals were observed in the Josefov Meadows in the spring, and eventually their nesting was proved by the presence of freshly hatched chicks. This was a symbolic confirmation of the success of the project and the result of many years of hard work by enthusiastic ornithologists. The short-grassed flooded meadows attract many other species of wader during the migratory season, such as the wood sandpiper, common greenshank and ruff. Horse manure, untouched by veterinary medicine, is also an important source of food for various insects, and so the table is literally set for various birds. The meadows offer ideal conditions for endangered gargany and teal, but also for crake and crane. The Josefov Meadows are open to the public as far as possible, with only some restrictions during the nesting and nurturing seasons. There are many excursions through the meadows, as well as work brigades available for the public to join. The most popular events are Dawn Chorus Day in the spring, Josefov Meadows Nocturnal Nature and Bat Night in the summer, and the Bird Festival in the autumn. At the entrance to the bird park, a model of the river landscape shows you how the flow of water is maintained. We keep in the water for birds and humans. That's the motto that the management of the bird park lives by. The public returns the favour with, for example, financial donations to buy more land as the Josefov Meadows are one of the few protected areas of natural beauty not run by the state. We still need to purchase more land for the project, so any financial donation is welcome. But it's also possible to join the work brigades, which maintain the park several times a year.